Hi everybody, welcome back to Print Powder Palette. I just finished a tutorial which I'm calling my Brigitte Bardot Summer Cheryl Cole mashup because I couldn't decide on what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do Brigitte Bardot, but I'd done things like that before, and then I wanted to do Cheryl Cole, but I wanted something a little bit more summery, a little bit more bronzy and less sort of black, and so I went for like a mishmash of everything, so they were all my inspiration. And to carry on with that, I'm gonna do a sort of Cheryl Cole mashup with Brigitte Bardot Summer Waves hair. And I actually am going to use hair extensions today, which you've never seen me use before, and I don't tend to use them normally, but I've had a lot of requests for it, and also since having the little one, a lot of my hair fell out, and so my hair is not as thick as it used to be. So this is a good idea to show you how you can get sort of natural waves and thick hair without having extensions that are permanent or semi-permanent. You can just use clip-in ones. And the ones that I'm using today are by Clip Hair, which is this brand right here. And it's 100% real human hair. And so you treat it basically just like you do normal hair. You wash it, you condition it, you brush it, etc. But obviously you just have to take care because it's not attached to your head. So, you know, where the weft is, which I'll show you what a weft is. So this is the extension where it ends right here. You just have to be careful not to pull that out. So when you do wash it and brush it and condition it and everything, you have to be quite careful. And also with styling it, you know, just like you do with your own hair, you want to use a heat protectant on it. You don't want to use anything with too many chemicals. So if you can just use a light leave-in conditioner and spray it before you put it in your hair, then that's perfect. And then you store it in a pillowcase, laying flat. You don't put it back in the plastic that it came in, just because if it has been on your head and you don't wash it, you know, every time you use it, you know, you've got the oils in there, it can grow bacteria and things like that. So you just want to put it in some place that can air quite naturally. The color that I've been given is ash blonde, and it could not be more of a perfect match. It's actually crazy how perfect it was. When I was speaking with the company, I sent them a photo of my hair color, and they said, oh, we think it's this kind. And then they sent me an email a couple days later and they said, oh no, we've reevaluated your hair and we actually think you've got more ash blonde in it. It's honestly, it couldn't be more perfect. I mean, it blends completely with my hair. So I'm gonna get started. At the moment I've got two wefts in at the moment, so you can see the really long bits. Now this is I think the 24-inch ones that I've gotten, and you know, you can cut these down as well, but I went for the longer ones so you can see, and actually you can get up to 26 inches, which is even longer, but it didn't come in my color. But you know, this is, I mean, this is really long, so it's probably longer than I need, but I might trim it down eventually. They sent me 2 packs because I put in one and my hair is deceivingly thicker than what they thought it was. So basically I have a lot of hair, though it's fine to have a lot of it. I used to have a lot more, but I still have quite a bit. So when I put the hair in, it looked a bit stringy. So they sent me another set sort of as a filler to fill in the bits that was missing. So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I do this. I'm gonna I've already got 2 quite large wefts in, if you can see right there, and you put it in quite close to the hairline. I've already curled this with my Remington styling wand, so I'm gonna put in another section. Now I'm doing quite thin sections so that it blends quite well, because I actually have quite a few layers as well, which I'm growing out. So I'm trying to get it to look as natural and to blend as well as it possibly can. So we're getting actually to the bit where I need quite a large weft, so I'm just going to show you. I'm going to gently brush this through a little bit. And it's got little clips right there that I'm just going to open up like that, and I'm going to clip it in. So like I said, I'm going quite close to the hairline, and I'm going to slide it in and clip it to my head, and do the same on either side. There you go. So it's flat like that. And then I'm going to take that section that I just clipped in. I'm just going to gently comb through it. And the hair is super soft as well. And now I've used hair extensions for brides and things like that, but I've never owned my own pair. I just would go with what they bought, and it is really, really good. I mean, I've used it for looks that they couldn't be achieved without hair extensions. And I think hair extensions sort of have a stigma to them, because I think as you sort of think of like big fake Barbie doll or Kim Kardashian type hair, but it's really good for people who want a style that they can't normally have because their hair's too short or their hair's thinning. There's a lot of people that have conditions where their hair doesn't grow very long, or it's falling out. So it's not just for being glammed up or vain. There's a lot of practical uses for it, especially for events where you want, let's say, an updo and you can't really do it because you don't have enough hair. Well, hair extensions really do come in handy when it comes to something like that. So there you go. So that's blended in. Now I'm gonna I've got some small little side ones like that, which I'm gonna start clipping into the side here as well. And I'm going to curl that. And do the other side as well. And I can guarantee, I'm pretty like 98% sure that Cheryl Cole in her new music video, Call My Name, she used hair extensions. Most celebrities that you see with this big, beautiful, thick, bouncy hair, aside from like Beyonce, have hair extensions in, without a doubt, especially Kim Kardashian, always, always. So I'm gonna go with the next section now, and just take another thin layer. I'm sort of skimming up against that extension that I've already clipped in. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl my hair first. It doesn't matter if you get some of the extension in with it, because it just blends it all together. Oops, quite nicely. Also, I don't have this setting on like the absolute hottest because I just don't want to ruin my hair or the extensions. Okay. I'm going to put that next lovely weft in, which is that one, which is another big one. Just unclip the clips. Gather up that hair. There you go, you can see. So far so good. Alright. take one in the side. Small one. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, so next section, I'm gonna section off the hair, and this is the last weft I'm gonna put in because I don't want to be able to see any of the extension poking through. Okay, so in the time that I was filming the other bit and now, I have managed to go and pick up my son where my car broke down. Now I'm gonna finish my tutorial, and so what I did while all this happened, I put in one last weft, which you can see. Where is it? You can see it right here. I've got, actually, so no, I put in 3. So I've got a large one that comes across. I've got one that's a double clip, a double clip one, which is here on that side. And I did the same on this side, so a double clip here. So I've got a big set that's come all the way around. So you can see that. Now what I need to do is I need to finish curling. So I'm going to take now strips of hair and continue in that fashion. Let me just get my hair, because I'm going to go for this, like I said, this Cheryl Cole mashup of Brigitte Bardot. And I hate my fringe part in the middle, but let's hope this looks good, because I just think I look like a dweeb. But we'll give it a go. If not, I'll do a sweeping fringe, because I have quite a big thick fringe from when I had a blunt one. So anyway, I'm just gonna clip that out of my eyes because it's gonna annoy me. And I'm going to take a section of hair, blonde, and wrap that around. And this has a bit of my natural hair and a bit of the extension. Isn't that amazing? You can't tell the difference. It's so good. I really recommend these people. I just did not think, I just thought, you know, that extensions would come in one set color, you know, blonde, brown, whatever. Just like the ones you see at like Sally's and stuff like that, that usually have to get dyed again. So I had no idea that they could really match it like that. I mean, this blonde extensions has, just like my hair, has every color under the sun in it, because blonde hair doesn't just have one color to make it up what it is, unless you've got just naturally platinum blonde hair. For example, I've got like red tones in my hair, and I've got ash tones, and I even have like black hairs, which is funny because my friend Ruth saw these extensions. She said, oh, it's got some black strands in it, which your hair doesn't have. But no, my hair does. If you look closely, I've got really coarse, thick black hairs, which I call my pube hairs, because they're really thick and coarse. And yeah, I've got all types of shades. And then when the summer comes, my hair gets its own sort of natural highlights and goes really blonde as well. And these extensions have that in there already. It's just amazing. I wonder if they will highlight in the sun as well. I'm assuming it would, since it's natural hair. There's no reason why it wouldn't, right? I don't know why I'm asking you, because it's not like you can answer. I really can't tell how much of that is my hair and how much is of the extension that I just grabbed. I think it's a bit of both. And I'm just gonna take the fringe around the barrel so it sort of goes outward like that. And do the other side. And the fringe, and then we are done with curling. Okay, so I've got that. I got all the waves in and everything. I think you can see that okay. Let me see. There you go. Okay. So now I'm going to start back combing the top bit. I'm just going to section it off. Even the fringe a little bit just to get it to do what I want. And then I'm going to give the back a good old tease. And this will also sort of ensure that the hair stays together and doesn't piece apart, so that you can see any sort of the clips from the extensions. Let's do this side. Do this last front section. This is my Brigitte Bardot-Cheryl hair mashup. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye!